I have deleted social media, TikTok, Instagram off my phone, gone, and they're staying gone. It's already been a week, and I haven't had TikTok or Instagram on my phone. And when I tell you, I feel so free. I feel like there are just no. I just feel like all the noise that I had has basically just disappeared. Why did I even do it in the first place? Like, why did I make the decision to delete TikTok and Instagram from someone who loves to post content? Multiple reasons. I was at work and I was driving. I have a lot of time to think, and I was just asking myself, like, why do I find it so hard to just, like, when I have an idea, just get on with the idea? Like, what do I do? Like, what is my process? What do I do when I have an idea? What are, like, the steps I take in order to bring the idea to life, right? So I realized, first thing I do when I have an idea is I go on TikTok and I go on Instagram. Why do I do that? To see if anyone else has done it, or to find more inspiration, right? So obviously, when that happens, you can easily fall into the doom scrolling, which has happened to me multiple times. I don't know why I'm walking so fast. Let me actually slow down. I'm not in a rush. Or I would just, like, look for, like, a cool editing trick, or like not a structure, but like some sort of way that I could make my idea more interesting, which just sounds insane to me. Then I would find a video, I would save it in my favorites, because, you know, I'll come back to it later, which later never comes. And I would keep scrolling, and I'll see another idea and I'll be like, oh, this would be good for this thing that I want to do, save it for later. Then I'll see another video, ooh, you know what, this would be really good for this, save it for later. Are you clocking the pattern? The first thing I do when I have an idea is I go to Instagram and TikTok, and then I get stuck in the cycle of seeing video after video after video after video of idea. I would get stuck in that cycle, and the idea that I had would never actually get executed. So in my mind I was like, okay, why do I procrastinate a lot? I procrastinate a lot because I see so many ideas and I think I can do better, which leads to me just not executing the video, not executing the idea that I have. So in my head I was like, okay, how can I how can I shorten that time between having an idea and executing the idea? And it literally just clicked. It clicked to me. I was like, oh my God, I need to delete Instagram and TikTok because that's the first thing I go to when I have an idea. It's the first thing I go to when I want to research something. It's the first thing I go to for inspiration. Like, I need to delete it off my phone. All the inspiration I need is up here. I genuinely felt like my mind was so overcrowded, like I had a serious backlog of thoughts because I spent so much time on social media. How do I actually, like, feel right now? I feel really good, I can't lie. I feel like I've gotten so much more done in the last week than I have gotten done in the last month, and I know it's because I have deleted those two platforms off of my phone. I want to focus on posting more on YouTube and yeah, just literally posting more on YouTube and just getting on with things that I need to get on with. I have been able to get on with so many things that I feel like social media distracted me from, and I distracted myself from. I take full accountability for not being more, like, what's the word? Like, not being more... I couldn't have social media on my phone and get things done because I would get distracted by social media. Somehow, some way, I would find an excuse to click on TikTok or to click on Instagram. I've replaced social media with journaling, and that has been another reason as to why my mind just feels so much more clear. I feel like I have so much more clarity on the things it is that I want to do. And honestly, like, I can do this. Like, I know for a fact I can I can stay off social media for 3 months. Like, it's not going to be a hard thing for me to do because I know what my focuses are and I know the growth that is going to come from this as well. So it's very easy to fall into that, flow into that commitment and just, yeah. If you feel like your mind has just been like overcrowded, you feel like you can't get things done, I feel like you should ask yourself, has social media enabled chaos in my life? Has it enabled chaos in my brain? Has it enabled procrastination? Because it's enabled my procrastination. I would definitely say to just think about how much you're using social media, why you're using social media as well. And you never know, you might discover that you also might need a serious social media detox. I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.